Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you are in the world, welcome back. I need you to stop what you're doing right now, because what I'm about to share with you could genuinely save your kidneys. And I mean that with every bit of medical seriousness I have. Most people walking around today are slowly damaging two of the most vital organs in their body without knowing it. And the worst part? The habits doing the damage feel completely harmless. Some of them even feel healthy. Before we go any further, I want to ask you something simple. How old are you right now? Drop your age in the comments below. I read every single one, and you'd be amazed how many people your age are watching this video right now and going through the exact same concerns. You are not alone in this. If you are new here, my name is Dr. Andre Tavares, and on this channel we talk about real evidence-based health information specifically designed for people over 60. If that sounds like you, hit that subscribe button right now and tap the bell so you never miss a video. This community is growing every single day, and I do not want you to miss what's coming next. Now, a study published by the National Kidney Foundation followed over 42,000 adults over the age of 65 for a period of 12 years, and the findings were alarming. Researchers found that nearly 68% of participants showed measurable kidney decline that was directly tied to everyday lifestyle habits, not genetics, not age alone, but daily choices they were making without realizing the consequences. 68%. That means if you are sitting in a room with two other people your age, statistically, at least one of you is already on a path toward kidney damage. And before we dive into this list, I want to tease something for you right now, because item number 1 on this countdown is going to genuinely shock you. It is something you have probably been told is good for you. It is something millions of seniors do every single morning. And it is quietly one of the most underestimated threats to kidney health in adults over 70. So make sure you stay with me all the way to the end, because that one could change everything. But first, I want to ask you something personal. Have you ever noticed swelling in your ankles or feet, or felt like you needed to use the bathroom far more or far less than usual? These can be early whispers from your kidneys asking for help. Write your answer in the comments below and tell me your city and country too. I want to know where this community is watching from around the world. I read every single comment, and your story might help someone else recognize something they've been ignoring. Let's count down 8 bad daily habits that are destroying your kidneys, starting at number 8 and working our way to the most dangerous one of all. Number 8 is something almost every senior does without a second thought, and that is eating too much protein from the wrong sources. Now, protein is essential. I want to be very clear about that. But here is the problem. When you eat large amounts of low-quality protein, particularly processed meats like deli slices, packaged sausages, and canned meat products, your kidneys are forced to work overtime to filter out the waste products those proteins leave behind. The main waste product is called urea, which is basically the leftover nitrogen your body cannot use. A landmark study from Harvard Medical School found that adults over 65 who consumed more than 85 grams of low-quality animal protein per day had a 41% higher rate of declining kidney filtration over 5 years compared to those who ate moderate plant-balanced diets. Think of your kidneys like a water filtration system in your home. A small, efficient filter can handle clean water beautifully, but pour thick, murky liquid through it every single day, and eventually that filter clogs and fails. Opt for lean proteins like fish, eggs, and legumes, and try to keep portions moderate. Around 25 to 30 grams per meal is ideal for most adults over 60. Number 7 is a habit that almost nobody talks about in relation to kidneys, and that is sitting for extended periods without moving. A sedentary lifestyle does not just hurt your heart and your joints, it dramatically reduces blood circulation to your kidneys. The kidneys depend on consistent blood flow to filter toxins, regulate blood pressure, and balance your body's fluid levels. When you sit for more than 4 hours consecutively, research from the University of Leicester showed that kidney filtration efficiency can drop by up to 27% in adults over 70. Your kidneys, after 70, lose approximately 35% of their baseline filtration capacity compared to when you were 40i. So every additional hit to that circulation matters enormously. The fix is beautifully simple. Set a timer and stand up, stretch, or take a short 2-minute walk every 45 minutes. Even light movement keeps that blood flowing and keeps your kidneys doing their job. Number 6 will surprise many of you, and that is taking too many over-the-counter pain medications. I know. When you are dealing with arthritis, back pain, or joint stiffness, those little pills feel like a lifeline. But non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, what doctors call NSAIDs, medications like ibuprofen and naproxen, are directly toxic to kidney tissue when used regularly over time. They work by restricting certain blood vessels, and unfortunately, those same vessels are responsible for delivering blood to your kidneys. The American Journal of Kidney Diseases published data showing that seniors who took NSAIDs more than 4 times per week for 6 months had a 58% greater risk of developing chronic kidney disease. I had a patient, Das, a wonderful woman named Margaret, 73 years old, from Liverpool, who came to me complaining of fatigue and swollen legs. She had been taking ibuprofen every single day for 2 years for her knee pain and had no idea it was silently damaging her kidneys. Once we switched her to safer alternatives and added targeted physiotherapy, her kidney function improved measurably within 4 months. Please always speak to your doctor before using these medications long term. Number 5 is one of the most widespread and underestimated threats among seniors, and that is chronic dehydration. Most people over 60 simply do not drink enough water, and there is actually a physiological reason for it. As we age, the sensation of thirst diminishes significantly. Research from the University of Melbourne found that adults over 65 experience thirst signals that are up to 40% less reliable than those in younger adults, meaning your body may be desperately in need of water while your brain is not registering any thirst at all. Without adequate hydration, the kidneys cannot flush out toxins efficiently, and waste products like creatinine and uric acid begin to build up. Aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses of water per day, and do not wait until you feel thirsty. Make it a scheduled habit. A glass when you wake up, a glass with each meal, and a glass before bed. Now I want to pause here and ask, if you are finding this video valuable, would you please hit the like button right now and consider subscribing if you have not already? We are a community of people who believe that knowledge is the most powerful medicine. And every like and subscription helps this information reach someone else who desperately needs it. Thank you so much. Now, where in the world are you watching from? Drop your city and country in the comments. I genuinely love seeing this global community come together. Number 4 is eating too much salt, and I do not just mean the salt you add at the dinner table. I mean the hidden sodium lurking in canned soups, frozen dinners, bread, sauces, and restaurant meals. Excessive sodium forces your kidneys to work harder to maintain the right fluid balance in your body. Over time, this raises blood pressure, and chronically high blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney damage in adults over 60. A study from Johns Hopkins University found that reducing daily sodium intake by just 1,000 milligrams, which is roughly half a teaspoon, reduced kidney stress markers by 33% in hypertensive adults over 60. I treated a retired school teacher named James, 68 years old, from Brisbane, Australia, who was consuming nearly 4,000 milligrams of sodium a day, mostly from packaged foods he assumed were healthy. Within 6 months of bringing that number down to under 2,000 milligrams, his blood pressure normalized and his kidney function scores improved dramatically. Read your food labels. The sodium content will shock you. Number 3 is something many seniors consider part of a healthy routine, and that is taking large doses of vitamin and mineral supplements without medical guidance. While certain supplements are genuinely beneficial, megadosing on vitamin C, D, or certain herbal supplements like creatine, licorice root, or aristolochic acid-containing herbs can be deeply harmful to your kidneys. Excess vitamin C, for example, gets metabolized into oxalate, which is a compound that can crystallize inside your kidneys and form painful stones that damage kidney tissue over time. A review by the National Institutes of Health found that adults who took more than 1,000 milligrams of supplemental vitamin C daily had a 66% higher risk of kidney stones compared to those who got their vitamin C from food sources. Always discuss your supplement routine with your doctor. More is not better when it comes to your kidneys. Number 2 is one that I promise you did not see coming, and it is poor sleep. Specifically, sleeping less than 6 hours per night or suffering from untreated sleep apnea. While you sleep, your body enters a profound state of cellular repair, including the repair of your kidney tissue. Research from the Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston found that adults who consistently slept fewer than 6 hours per night had a 42% higher rate of kidney function decline over a 10-year period. For seniors dealing with sleep apnea, a condition where breathing repeatedly stops during sleep, the oxygen deprivation that occurs causes repeated spikes in blood pressure that directly damage the delicate blood vessels inside the kidneys. A remarkable patient of mine, a 71-year-old grandfather named Roberto from São Paulo, had been struggling with fatigue and early-stage kidney disease for 3 years. When we finally treated his sleep apnea with a simple breathing device, his kidney function stabilized within 1 year. Sleep is not optional, it is medicine. And now, number 1, the habit that is most shockingly destroying the kidneys of seniors around the world. It is drinking too much coffee and caffeine, especially first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. I know what you are thinking, but hear me out. In moderate amounts, coffee is fine, even beneficial. The danger comes when seniors, particularly those with even mildly reduced kidney function, consume 3 or more cups per day, especially without adequate water intake to compensate. Caffeine is a powerful vasoconstrictor, meaning it tightens blood vessels. When consumed in excess, it restricts blood flow to the kidneys at the exact hours when your body needs restoration most. A 12-year study published in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology found that adults over 70 who consumed more than 300 milligrams of caffeine daily, that is roughly 3 standard cups of coffee, had a 52% higher incidence of progressive kidney function decline compared to moderate consumers. The synergy tip here is simple. For every cup of coffee, pair it with an equal glass of water, shift your first cup to after breakfast, and consider capping yourself at 2 cups per day. Your kidneys are not just organs that make urine. They regulate your blood pressure, balance your minerals, filter every drop of blood in your body, and they do it 340 times per day. After 65, they are doing all of that with a reduced team. The good news, and I mean this with everything I have, is that it is never too late. The changes that protect your kidneys are not extreme. They are not expensive. They are daily decisions made with awareness and intention that compound into years of independence, vitality, and the freedom to live life fully on your own terms. You deserve that. Your kidneys deserve that. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. That means the world to me, and it tells me you are serious about protecting your health. Please subscribe to this channel if you have not already, because we release new videos every week that are designed specifically for you. Now I want to ask you one final question. Do you personally struggle with any of these habits, or do you have a family member whose kidneys you are worried about? Write their name or your relationship to them in the comments below. A mother, a father, a husband, a dear friend. Let's make sure they see this video. Share it with someone you love today, because sometimes the most powerful medicine is simply knowing.